Welcome back to another video. Here's what's coming up today.
What was that, he said. So he looked, one at a window of the bus, broke in the back. This is one of the worst cases where we've seen. She's a sheep with twins, and I'd say she hadn't much milk.
Look at the nest here, lad.
Oh,
Look at that for a nest there now, lad.
the maggots were pinching at her.
You won't get maggots with the shorts.
I suppose not yet, anyway. Wouldn't know.
What have you done, boys?
To hell with you, Joe. I will not swim so simple.
Come by, silly. Steady, lie down. So I'm just, Sally, come here. Away, silly. So that'll do. I just bring down these now to the lawn in front of the house. The grass is gone that bit strong. These are all young lambs now, so we'll keep an eye on them in front of our house below as well. So they're very young lambs. This lamb was only just born there earlier. Big strong lamb there. Easy for them to be big because the mother has so mating done the last 2 months. But yeah, we'll get these down now. We'll put a ring on their tail. They're all only about a day old, and we'll get them down to better grass. Also as well, the reason I'm clearing up this field is we're starting our dosing today, and we want this free because all the sheep and all the fields over the fields come in through this kind of area, a lot of them. And so yeah, we'll show you there later on in the video. And we're savage morning here now, so we'll get these down.
Today we're going dosing the lambs with the first dose of the year, and we're using Albex. It's a good white wormer for first dose, and it's cheap enough. Another problem we're looking at here, we see a few lambs, we haven't many at all with ARF. So we've this thing got there, he got it in line, back door kill. Effective bactericide.
Is it any good at that?
So we don't know. We'll try spraying it on. There's only a couple of them, we haven't much ARF at all.
Is there much history here of ARF?
No, not much.
We never hardly had it.
1 year we had a bit of it, all right.
Years ago?
Yeah, and we treated them with a scratch thing, and it only spat it. So it's better not to do that at all. It's better just anyone that would have it, treat them unless it's very bad. We have out of a big number, you wouldn't have many at all. You wouldn't have 20 or 10, even with ARF. So we don't bother scratching. We give up that anyway. We got if we give, some people say if we give them Ivomec as well, this is a good help.
Where's this bad lad now?
This is one of the worst cases where we've seen. She's a sheep with twins, and I'd say she hadn't much milk. It could be to do with hunger as well. I don't know. She's very bad with her around the mouth.
So we already have to give him Ivomec. So that's sting mad now.
It must be doing something as he's going mad.
All his head in there. All his head something there now.
He's going strong, man.
Go on, we'll give him another shot of it. Hold him. It's all up in your hand, isn't it?
I'll get it now.
Will that cure it, that?
I don't know.
Let us know there in the comments what's the best for treating of ARF. The odd case here and there. We don't scratch at all, we only get the odd case, so we tried this there and we gave him Ivomec. See that?
We started lambing just before Patrick's Day, and they're still lambing. These are very late lambs altogether. It's too late. They're small little lambs. I know they come too much. I don't know, we left some of the rams on the hill too late.
Well, he's a big lamb. He joined Tillerson. He was that big.
Yeah,
lamb.
they're only young little lambs.
What about the end of the year? Will they come into big money then?
I don't know. They won't be big at all.
Just carrying down those lambs now. Super day here again, and we're giving him Albex is our choice. It was Finbenar last year we used, and we're just changing it up. So Albex we're using this year now. So against Nimmerdirus, however you pronounce it. We can even see from the older lambs a lot of dirty bums there. So from 6 weeks onwards we dose them. You can dose them from 6 to 12 usually. Some people might even give a second dose, like they give one around 6 or 7, then give another one. But we usually just give the one dose, and we give a clear wormer after that then. So we're starting off with some of the oldest lambs now today. Nice few skull cases there as well. I just drove through the fields there yesterday. That's come back from holidays. So we're going to get them all in, treat any lame yos, any dirty bums and yos we might shear off as well, and throw a bit of Vector or maybe Click. We have both of them there, so yeah. So right, because so we just put down the electric wiring there now, and we'll turn it on there again, and we'll show you that, because that electric wiring, a lot of people asked us about it. So it's from Country Farm Supplies there in Cork. So it's made from Gallagher. So you can turn it on and off there, you just twist it down. And outstanding. So definitely recommend anyone, even for lawn. We're using it for the lawn, but for grazing or whatever, like, we find it fantastic. So I'll just lift up the poles there again, pegs, and I did very badly Lamey. I had to give her an injection there, but these are young lambs, so I can keep an eye on them in front of the house there now. So it's a mighty job. First group in there now. So these actually haven't been tailed, some of these, so we'll put a ring on these and hop in there, come away. So we're doing them outside today. Last year we did them all inside because it was so wet. So we've the sun cream on today now, and we're going to do these. So I'll show you there what we do. So we've these gates set up like this, and I'll put in a few yos first because the lambs will keep trying to break out otherwise. So we'll just hunt in a few yos. I'll show you what we do. So luckily the ground is good and dry now, so if you want to keep the lambs' bums nice and clean, I squeeze them between my legs and kind of leave them sit on my welly boots so they're off the ground. Doesn't really matter today now because it's clean, so they're squeezed there now and they're not on the dirty wet floor, but it's not wet today obviously. Tail them, so just above where the skin ends there, usually we put the ring, and they're getting the vaccine just inside the skin here. I think this is the easiest place to do it because you can see it go in and you can see the little bulge, and there's a double skin there as well, so you always make sure you go in far enough. So warm dose here, we're just doing with the syringe, and we're giving them optimized drench as well, so 5 ml, and it's cobalt, all good trace elements in that. So that lamb is done there now, so I'm not going to click these lambs at all yet. Going to wait for the next round, like I was saying. Any ewe that's dirty, right dirty, we might give them a trim with the shears. We'll show you that if we're doing it, and we'll give them just a small bit of click to keep the maggots off them, because they'll be coming in again in a few weeks' time. And if there's anything dirty in, we'll give them all a shot of click. Yeah, they'll all get a shot of click in. So we're going through these. We've all the fields behind me there to do today. They're also getting run through the footbath. So yeah, so we've a good few jobs to do today now. What we're doing is we know how much water is inside that there now to farmland. So it's usually 2 litres if it's full up, so it's just less than full. So there's clean water inside here now, so the sheep will mix it up themselves there. So farmland is absolute poison. It's not good for your health, definitely. It is obviously good for the feet, like so, but it's not too bad out in the open here now because we've a bit of fresh air and there's a small bit of a breeze, but you can still get the potent smell off it. So by right, I suppose you should be wearing a mask, but you know the way farmers are, they don't really do that now, so but we should. So as well, this is the first time for these lambs through it, just throwing a small bit of straw in, so they might be a small bit slow going through it now. A few groups there, they've gone through it a couple times and they're absolutely flying through it, so hopefully now these will go through it now, because don't want any lamb jumping in and falling in their face straight into the farmland, because it is fairly bad for them. It wouldn't be great now at all, but it is good for the feet, so hopefully these will run in there. So coming away out there, come with me there now and we'll see will they go in. Charlie Doc, man. So right, we'll see. We've the hurl gates just set up here temporary, like a little funnel, so hopefully they'll go in. First few will probably be slow right now, to be fair. Once the first one gets going, they'll usually fall out mad. Jesus, come on. Come on. Come on, lads. Come on. Shh. Shh. Right, hopefully they'll go on now. And we want them kind of going through it slowly as well, so that's one lamb in there. Come on, mate. Not too bad. Come on, lads. Shh. Come on. So that's the worst case. Sometimes they get stuck. The ewes and lamb get stuck there together. So they're after driving the straw all the way up the top there again. But we'll put in plenty of straw. The first group is always the hardest, but this is their first time going through it now. So these are all twins, these lambs. See, lambs. slow enough going through it, to be honest. These, their first time going through it. But they're going through it at least. Shh. All twins in this group now. Come on, Chile. So yeah, they're going through it good enough. Nice and slow. Slow is what you want. Yeah, there's a bad smell off it, alright. Well, lads, a few more left here now. So this one pro lap, I always leave the harness on. We find it good. So they're footbathed. You can see here straight away. Look, Colin. This is Yo here now. See, she's lifting her front leg, and the land there is a bit of scald too. So what I'll do with them, I'll give them another 10 minutes above there, and I'll go up with a blue spray. And this is the spray we're using at the moment. So blue spray. With severe salt, they definitely be lifting mad, and that helps them to cure them that bit quicker. Because look, foot batting is only preventative. Some of them, like any sheep that has a bad foot rot problem or anything, will give them an injection. But usually the scald or the farmland is fairly good for preventing them. So we'll hunt them up there now, spray them, whatever needs to be sprayed, and they'll go out to this field above here then, and that's them done for a good few weeks now. So that's that group done. Nice few scald cases in the lambs. 2 Yos had scald there, bad enough. So scald cases are definitely on the rise now in the last few weeks. But I blue spray whatever needs to be blue sprayed. They're in there for about 20 minutes, and they're going up. The ground is dry, so it doesn't really matter. You can pretty much lay them out straight away. So off they go up now. So right, next group in here now. Good few in this group. Well over 100 lambs. Nice few dirty bums here as well. So they're definitely well and truly need a dose in it. So off in here to the pin now. So blessed with how good the weather is.
We're at the lambs here now. We're dosing them for worms, and he's injecting them for Covexin. We drive him through the footbath. It's 18 degrees here now, early in the day here in Kilgarvan, so it'll be a hot day. And it'll be another big day for Kilgarvan today.
Why?
Daniel Casey will be on the Kerry hurling team, playing at number 11 against Laois, above and Port Laois. And there's a Kilgarvan man, Daniel Casey, picked at centre half forward for Kilgarvan. He only lives a mile away from us down here the road. And it's a good honour to have a local man playing in the Kerry hurling team.
Centre forward as well.
Kilgarvan always had a traditional hurling in olden times, especially in the 50s, when they had 3 or 4 lads on the team. But in the last number of years, there's no one from Kilgarvan hardly on the teams.
What about people up the country now, good hurling? There's no hurling in Kerry. That's what they usually say. What do you make of that?
Well, there is hurling in North Kerry, but not so much down here in the south. It's weak in the south. It's strong up in North Kerry. It's 8 clubs, 8 villages, no town.
Sure, 8 clubs. So some divisions in Cork have about 12 clubs in the division alone.
They have, yeah. Con Kaler is here now. He'd be out at the Lambs. He said he's after playing 3 or 4 matches in the last couple of days. He's playing under 16, hurling and football.
That's the
and
reason.
He's playing minor hurling and football.
That's the reason.
He's falling asleep here.
He's so slow today.
He's out all night at matches. There's a match every day, and matches and training and everything. So wake up now and do something, in spite of the heat. Grass on the hill is growing mad now. There's good growth. So we'll be putting away the sheep by degrees. The hill is growing mad now, and we'll spread fertiliser on the fields again.
Have you any more stories for us, John? They seem to love the stories.
Oh, there's a couple lads asking, all right, about this is a true now, there's no story. It happened way back in the late 60s. When I say we, Kilgarvan and Kinmare, were joined up together in hurling on underage, and we won the Kerry Juvenile Hurling Championship. We beat St. Brendan's Arfet. We were called the Rugby Rangers. I think we won 6-6 to 5-1. But that was in 1967. But Clare Wells, they were a big cigarette company at the time, and they were sponsoring the GA. That's not allowed now, but they gave a sponsorship to go to the All Ireland in 1968, taken up by a bus and kept above in Mara's Hotel in Nina. So we didn't win in 68, but the final wasn't finished in 68. So the teams that were in the final couldn't agree. So we were left go, and the bus driver, Tom Randall from Kilgarvan, took off from Kinmare, and we stayed above in Nina the Saturday night. We gave all night selling tickets for the Kilgarvan GA. There was a big carnival on there. It was a country place, and we sold well. Sunday morning, we headed for Dublin. We got a big meal from the player wheels above in their canteen. We were taken off to Croke Park. All of us had Hogan stand tickets. And we see the match, and there was 2 great matches. It was a great day for Wexford. They won the minor, they beat Cork, and they won the senior. They beat Tipperary in the senior. And I remember that day Mick Roach of Tipperary was playing centre back, and he gave a mighty display, but I don't think he got the man of the match because he went on the winning team. So we got another meal from the company player Wills, and we headed off. It was late in the night when we headed off home from Dublin. So we were getting tired and worn out. So coming down around, I'd say around Abbeyfield out in the country, there was an awful bang. And the bus driver stopped the bus and he went mad. What was that, he said. So he looked, one that a window of the bus broke in the back. And the Kilgarvan players were on the front of the bus and the Kinmare players were more in the back. So it was more in the back, the bus was broke, so he got us all out on the road. And no one would admit to breaking the window. Everyone said no one broke the window. So while we were stopped, we stopped near a reek of turf, and someone threw in a sod of turf into the back of the bus near the window, and that drove the bus driver mad because he said the window was broken out. So the sod of turf couldn't be inside then, it should be from the inside out. But so we were brought on home, and then we came home around 4 o'clock, and no one admitted to breaking the window of the bus. So about 50 years after, I was in Kinmare, Matt, and I met one of the players, an old friend. And he said to me, he said, "'Twas I broke the window," he said. Why should I say, "Why didn't you admit?" Why should I admit it, he said. He later became a member of the Guard, the Chicana, and he's retired now, but that's not telling anyone who he is, because 4 members of that team became members of the Guard afterwards. 2 of the players in the team are also after dying there. Connie McCarthy of Kinmare died in a crash, he was very young, and Jimmy Crimmin of Kilgarvan died there last year. So there's 2 of the players gone. So that's what happened way back in 1968.
Right, so we have nothing clicked, and we're clicking nothing today, only any real dirty ones. There's a few, most of our yos don't have long tails. There's one here, she's kind of a Lanark Swaydale cross. There most likely we find long tails to get maggots, so I'll just give her a bit of a dag in there. So I've a scallop clippers there from Mullinahone. So I'll just catch her there, hopefully I'll be able to do her there now on my own. But long tails definitely bring on the maggots. So yeah, sorry, I should put it between my legs. There's a good bit cleaner there at least. So no real dirt, any real dirt there. All these other ones there, look, with the shorter tails, they're more likely wouldn't get fly strike now, like, because they're that bit cleaner, like. But definitely the longer tail brings it on. We're bringing next group there. So there's not many in this room, 50 lambs. So Sally, away! Away! Away, Sally! Come here. Come by. Lie. Lie. By dog. Away. Lie down now. Steady. Buddy, lie. Come by, Sally. Come by. Hello. Lie down. Lie down. We're just trying to train Buddy here a bit. Charlie. Charlie, you're up now. Talk, Charlie. Talk. On, Charlie, bye. So we're after spotting a sheep here now. We reckon she's maggots, and as I was going back there earlier, it's the long tail. So fake it, so we'll shear her now. She seems to have bad enough worms or scour or something, so we'll be giving her Ivemec. Anything with a really dirty bum, dirty wool, we'll be getting Ivemec. But in fairness, there's not many of them there now. But she's a Swaydale kind of a yo. We'll show her there above now, because we'll have to give her a good clipping. But she definitely has maggots. So we'll get these down in now and up. So this is a small group now, there's not many in this group now. Like I say, not even 50 lambs, but they're all twins, like that. So up the laneway there, that we got done there wearing to some job altogether. And we're still waiting for the lads to come to do this work, but who knows whenever that'll be.
We had to come across the sheep here with dirty long tail. She could have maggots.
Hold her head there for me.
Let me see.
Hold her head there for me. I'd say she definitely has them. The long tail, what you make of the long tail? We have maggots.
Oh, geez. How
Look
the
in
call?
there, la. Oh fuck it, you're very bad. So when a sec there, we'll cheer off. They're all down here, la. Look at this, la. See him? Oh!
Tail should be cut off.
Christ. So a big bit of flesh there gone by her. These the shears are struggling to go through it. There's so many. It's awful wet from them. Scour. Any sheep with a bit of scour would bring him on with it.
Good. Go on, straight away. Yeah.
She left get dive, Mick.
Yeah.
She's bad. Not very bad, though. What about the September maggot? Come here to this maggot. You remember your man, the Dipper said?
What do you say about them?
The September maggot is way vicious, sir. Don't we get maggots more so then?
We do, I think.
Huh?
We do, I think.
Hold her there for me now. They're all down here, down her leg. So we'll go way up here now. They're not very bad though, I suppose, are they?
It's too dry for them.
Look at the tail. They have the tail cleaned. Those are all maggots up along the tail, they're falling off. Those are all up here as well. Look at the nest in here, la.
Oh,
Look at that for a nest there now, la.
oh.
Yeah. Very nice now. What will we give her?
Put a bit of, throw a bit of dip in her and give her an injection for life, right? Right
Hold
on.
it there, sir. Do spray that wound there as well. Hold on. Spray here and there. Over this bit of a wound. That shouldn't too bad. We'll give her a bit of click. That'll stop the maggots, is it?
Oh, get up here, look on the wood. Ah, no, that's it.
Hold on to her now, just give her right back. Hold on, I just need to close it up.
No. That's true.
Right, that'll do her.
No, what she,
I've make it into the skin. More than what she's worth.
yeah.
But she didn't work much though, is she?
She didn't touch that, she's an old scratch. She's almost a bad breed.
Right, is that her done so, I reckon? Will she live out a good few more years after this now? Right,
Don't
man.
long to you. I see her keep me away from the rest of the sheep, to no wonder. To no wonder she'd pain with the maggots.
I'm sure I'd say she'll be a lot happier now.
She should be, the maggots will pinch you at her.
You won't get maggots with the sharks.
I suppose not yet, anyway.
Huh?
You wouldn't know. I got taken from the sheep.
So that's it. We've about 600 lambs injected here now today. Good number. It's around 9 o'clock there now this evening. So we have a good shift put in. Long day for Cullum. He's a bit tired. But we'll go at it all day again now tomorrow. I'm back up here trying to get the water going now for this evening so I can do a bit of a clean down, wash up and scoop up all the dirt into buckets. And my father, just before dark as well, is spreading. You can see them fields are a bit whiter. He's spreading them there now, so 200 lambs came out of them three kind of fields there. So you can see all the ewes and lamb crowd into them ones. So we'll lay them there for maybe a few days until we're hoping there's a bit of rain there to wash in the fertilizer. So over the next few days, and they'll go back in. So we'll be back here again at this tomorrow. So hopefully it'll be a good day again. So that's it for another video. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. What have you done, boys?
The hell with you, Joe.